Hello, Teaquilters. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, 2024. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're here with live chat. Hold on. And we're here with live chat. All right. Just want to make sure my mic is working before I go any further. I was hungry. I only ate a bag of popcorn today. Just busy moving around. So I only ate about like 4 or 5 pretzels before I came in here. So let me see why my screen is not acting right. All right, so we've got Melody Kiefer. Thank you, Darcy, for the pinned post saying hi, Tea and Quilters. Give Tea your thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell to get the notifications when I'm live or upload a video. Also, check out Tea's Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC. Also, when you're requesting to join that group, make sure you answer the 4 questions so that you can be admitted. Hi, Damali J, Sandy Agger. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. Maddie Barnum, Betsy Layton, Dee Branson. My brother's here. And Deborah Sims Brown. So welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is having a great day. We're going to wait for a few more people to get their notifications. This is some binding. I was connecting binding fabric. So these are the leftover half square triangles. I just want to clip them to something so they don't go everywhere. All right. All right. I did not fix whatever the problem is over here. As my title in my video says, I was doing some cutting. I needed pieces a certain size, and at first I was like cutting and saying I'll just, add the piece, sew the piece together, which was fine, and I'm still going to do that. But then one time I actually cut wrong, and so I had to go back and cut. I think it was 7 pieces that were too short, so I had to go back and cut 7 additional pieces. So I've got like stuff here that's going into a quilt, and so I just need to look at each pile, see if any of it needs to be sewn together, because I hate sewing extra pieces together while I'm trying to do the sewing steps, because then I might forget what goes with what or something like that. But I'm trying to go and correct everything that I messed up. So let's see. Brenda Foley's here. Vivian Calvey, Glory Jean, Dolores Phelps, Mona Did What, Francis Jackson, Zella McKenzie, the Dainty Diva. Hello, welcome to the live chat. Appreciate you commenting. May Chu is here. Cha, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's probably still wrong. Quilt Gal is here. Bonita Nance says she's listening while she's sewing blocks. So thank you, ma'am, for your report. Melody is saying, hello, T, got your package today. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. You're welcome. She's talking about the last live. I had 3 things that I did for just impromptu drawing in the chat. So I mailed all of that stuff out on Monday. Um, C Joy Creations, Deborah Quilts, Sharon Lewis, Suji SD with her report saying, "Hello, tea and quilting family. Just in case you haven't heard, there is a retreat hosted by T beginning June 25th, 2024, in just 41 days. Thank you, T." I think Sue is getting excited. Sheila Willis is here. Aaron S., welcome to the chat as well. Cynthia Shades here. From Chicago. So welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's what I have been working on. I have a retreat with my small group, which it's 6 of us that meet in each other's home. And this time, well, we've been doing it where we open up our retreat to 6 other people because of space limitations where we were meeting before. But since we are no longer meeting at that particular location, we now have room for more people, and I think we have 17 people coming to retreat, so that's going to be cool. It starts, I think the start date is May 30th, if that's the last Thursday of the month. So it's a week later than what we would normally meet, but we couldn't get the facility for the week that we normally meet, which is normally Memorial Day weekend. We meet Thursday through Sunday, and then we go home so our families can cook for us for Memorial Day. But yeah, so getting ready for that retreat first, and then also while I'm doing one thing, I'm also doing some things getting prepped for my Teaquilts retreat as well. Also, if you are on the Teaquilts retreat list for 2024, I have sent out an email today with retreat project supply list, optional things that you also may want to do as well. So just some general information about coming to retreat. I even told some secrets that I don't normally tell. I'm normally make them be a surprise. So you got everything in the email that you need to know about retreat as far as what's happening, as far as, wearing t-shirts and things like that. Because I don't normally tell you all that stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. It's getting close. I still haven't done, I'm getting my projects ready or fabrics pulled for my retreat, but I have not quilted the banner backdrop that I want to quilt. Nope. I have not made the name badges for the new people. Nope. I have not. There's another quilt I need to quilt before the end of this month. Haven't done that. Nope. And so that's 3 things. It seemed like it's something else retreat related. And then I'm going to meet with one of my friends. She's going to help me organize all the things that were kind of like donated per se to retreat, so that I can count to make sure what that number is before it surprises me at retreat. And then I don't know how many I got. So I try to make sure everything works out on that as well. Hi, Minnie Doula. Welcome, welcome. So that's kind of what's going on. I do have a sad announcement to make, in that Kevin's father passed away yesterday. He was at home. Kevin has been staying off and on, like he'll go home on the weekends, and then his sister would stay. She stays closer, so Kevin lives like maybe 3, maybe 4 hours away from his dad. I'm not sure because I haven't driven it like that. I'd say 3 hours at least. And so he's been staying like 4 to 5 days in a row. And so, but his father passed. So on yesterday, Tuesday, I was going to say Monday, but that's not true. Yesterday, and they're having services this weekend. So I was going to do Wensleydale Saturday morning at noon. I am not going to do that. I'm actually planning on going to the services hoping nothing else comes up. So they're having visitation on Friday, and I'm going to do the service instead on Saturday. So if you all are interested in sending him a condolence card, you don't need to put anything in it. Nobody is asking for any type of money. If you wanted to send him a card, you can just send it to my P.O. box, which is listed in the bottom of all of my videos, but I'll tell you what it is right now. It's a P.O. Box 38205, and it's St. Louis, MO, for Missouri, and the zip code is 63138. So prayers to Kevin and his family. He's not, I haven't even talked to Kevin because he has been communicating with me via text, but I haven't communicated with Kevin. I have not been, in all honesty, Kevin's been focused on his dad for a while, and so I haven't been talking to Kevin. We'll go into group texts and things like that between Jason, Kevin, and I. But as far as like, the stuff that we normally do, Kevin's been like just preoccupied with spending as much time as he can with his dad, which is what he's supposed to be doing at this time. So right now he doesn't want to talk, which I can fully understand. It's enough that he's got to prepare himself for Saturday when everybody is going to be trying to console him. So I fully understand. My prayers are with Kevin, his family. He has a sister and his mom. And then he has a niece and a nephew. As far as his close family, he has more family than that, but he has that. So prayers out to everybody in the Hoffman family. And I see a lot of you all have put your condolences in the chat as well. I am not going to read them because I don't want Kevin to be boo-hooing. If, he wants to look at them, I have the chat replay on. He can read them when he's ready, but I don't want to do any more. Let's see. Additional people that I see name in the chat is Quilts by Carmel. Hi, Joe Carmel. Looking forward to seeing you in, Sue said 41 days, I think. Let me go back and make sure. Yes, 41 days. Sharon and Sheila, Miss Vivian and Remo and Bonita. I see Bonita the end of this month. And so, yeah. T. Roberts has come in as well. Rhonda O. Deborah Holloway. And like I said, I'm not going to read any of the condolence posts. I just don't want him to see it. He's already enough when he see what I said. And then I don't want, if he's ready to read, he can read on his own. All right, so let's talk about these Love Bug charity pillows. I finished this pillow. And I just went ahead, I pushed everything in. And I'm like, it's a pillow that's going to go to a kid that's going to use it, and I can hand sew it. But what if somebody doesn't know how to hand sew it back? So I just put this thing on my machine, and I just stitched it closed right here. You can see the stitching right here where I had it open in this middle panel. And it's ready to go. I actually stuffed it with square up trimmings, batting scraps, old t-shirts. I just put everything on my mat and I just ran my rotary cutter on it in haphazard formation, stuffed in here. And then I cut, this pillow is 16 inches on the pattern, and I do need to puff it back up now that I've kind of, pushed everything one direction, but that's a whole nother issue. But I ended up cutting out of polyester bat. I had some thin polyester bat. So I cut two 14-inch circles and put it on the front so that the front is smooth. And then the back, you can kind of see where I didn't put, where you can see a little bit more of the you know, the puffy, like it's not quite smooth, even like it would be if you put fiberfill in. But I like it like this. I'm not concerned about the back. Most people are going to have it facing forward. So I just put 2 pieces of 14-inch poly of the thin. Now, if it's a thicker, then I wouldn't do that. So, um, yeah. And I have a lady that donated like some of her poly scraps. So you could probably cut them 15 inches. I cut them 14 inches because I wasn't sure how much the side was going to pop out. But you could actually cut a 15-inch batting, but I cut 14. I made one template and I'm like, and I just rough cut around it. So, you know, it's not a perfect 14-inch circle, but it's bigger than 14 inches. But I think it's just cute just like it is, and trying to make this economical again because it takes 12 ounces of fiber fill to fill this pillow, and that can be costly when you're trying to do something for charity. And even after this retreat, we have decided that we're going to continue to do these. We're going to donate them to the local children's hospital, and then they can figure out the best way to get these to people, maybe on discharge or something like that, that they can just give these until they run out to the people that do them. So I am going to make more. I got to find the fabric. I've been kind of looking for the fabric that I had put aside that I bought. No, had some fabric, came in a mystery bundle. It was like a line, and I said I'm going to make these pillows out of it, but I put it in a special place, okay? And I don't know where that special place is. So that's what I'm doing next. And do note again that there is no stitching here. You actually can put like a little, we're going to take little cards and just write little inspirational messages, just, you know, just very simple stuff, and then we'll stick those in here. But there is no stitching of this. The only stitching that you do is around the outside edge to seal everything. You leave an opening at the bottom for stuffing. So that's the only stitching on here. I love that part. And then however you attach your eyes. So you will have to figure out how you want to attach your eyes. I use fusible. I actually put them on the wrong side by mistake. Put this top part on the wrong side by mistake. And then I couldn't stitch around the outside because I already had stitching there. It was too much fusible. It barely stitched a straight line. So that's why I just have a straight line. But I kind of like how it gives the eye some character though with that stitching. So if it frays up, it just frays up. Um, it's going to be 3D. It's already 3D with this. So, and you can use anything for your arms and legs. It is too cute. Let's see who else has come in. Any other comments? Michelle the Quilter's here. Deborah H. Holloway saying that that is so cute. Yeah. Sharon says she loves the colors. Yep. And the other fabrics that I had, it was like a really pretty line, and I think it had exactly 5 fabrics in it. And if it didn't, I can still repeat. But I thought they had sent me like a yard of 5 different fabrics. I'm like, I'll make my love bugs out of this. But, you know, I got to find it. I think I'm going to be using some other fabric. Oh. Sue says, don't you just hate those special places? Exactly. I've looked in here, but maybe I need to look. I got like a bag of fabric here, and I'm like, I just can't imagine me missing 5 pieces of fabric, but I'll go back through it again. Yeah. Don saying cute pillow along with Christina. Hi, Christina. Welcome to the channel. So thank you so much. Quilt Gal says, oh, I know a lot about hiding things in a safe place, laughing out loud. Every day is an adventure in my house. And I'm almost wondering, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I'm wondering if I probably put it in with the retreat stuff because that's where I was intending on doing it. I had no intentions of making one early, but two of the ladies in my small group, they came and had theirs, and of course I'm like, well, I guess I better, because one of them was saying how much it was going to take to stuff. The other one was saying that it had mistakes in the pattern, and I'm like, whatever mistakes they got in the pattern, it's not even serious. I didn't see anything that prevented me from making it, so I don't know what was up with that. So I can't even remember what those mistakes were because it was over a month ago. So, but yay, Sin Forest is here saying cute. Hey, welcome. Hope you're feeling good today. Diane McCoy is here. Adorable Pillow by Michelle. So yeah, so I was working on these blocks here. I still need to do a final starch on these and a final press before I square those up. It's not important because I'm a long way away from that step. Okay. Maybe it's my thread stand that it's hitting up against. I don't know. Tell you what, we don't need this design board, and that helped it out a lot. All right, and then with my quilt gill, you all know I made those H blocks. They have all been swapped out, and I have all of my blocks back. I don't know how many I have because I did make a few extra myself. I'm just going to show you one block to show you the H block. But this is the H blocks that we made. You just needed to do pick a fabric and then a contrast, light and dark, or whatever you consider that to be, and do that. And they had to all be batik fabrics as well. Again, for people that are coming in late, I sent out and are attending the 2024 quilt retreat. I sent out an email today giving you supply list and then optional things that are also going on at the retreat. So make sure you check your email. Here we go again. All right, we'll put you over here. And then this is my project that I'm working on, but hi Remo JS. Says good evening, Miss T and Quilter. Thumbs up, show your love and support to the honest educator of the quilters. Hey girl. Yeah, so I have pieces here that I cut for my retreat project, and some of them need to be sewn, and it doesn't look like this one does. So I'm going to do these really quick. This one does not. See, number 2 only has one that needs it. I cut one piece short. So, like, you know, this was, sometimes I didn't mistakenly cut it short. I was trying to not go and get another piece of fabric, okay? Because I needed to have like fat quarters, but y'all know I'm going to use my scraps. So sometimes it was that. And other times it was I miscut. This is not the one I miscut. I miscut on one that 2.5 inches that should have been 22.5 inches long, and I cut them 20 inches. Not intentionally. I did it by mistake, and so now I got to sew a square onto everything to make them the correct length. But this one I did on purpose because I'm a fabric miser, and I don't like trying to see where my snips are, and I don't like wasting my fabric. And so I start piecing it together to make a larger piece. So this is, I don't know what I did with the, here it is. I'm looking for the pen because these are my older pens, not the new ones. So this is number 3. Number 3 doesn't have anything. that goes in it. Number 4 does not. 5 and 6 is a hot mess. And 8. And there is no 7. Talk about a confusing pattern. Okay. So, okay, I got lots of pins. So I'm going to take all of this off. This is stack 5 and 6. And they're the same size, so yeah, I got a good mess here growing. Okay, so we're going to put this there. Hi, Phyllis G. Looking forward to seeing you in a bit. Yay, yay to the quilt retreat that's coming up. Then I'm up here looking like, you know, what's the right and wrong side? It's like most of the time it's not going to matter, but every once in a while it does. So this one, what did I do with it already? I keep losing my snips. Okay, we'll just use these scissors. They're under here buried already. And I'm not even going to press them with the heated iron. I'm making sure I didn't cut it on. I'm just going to sew them and put them back in their stacks. This is number 2. When it's all pieced in, nobody ever know that I piece fabric together to cut. So this should be 3. Ouch, got stuck by a pin. This is 4, and I'm working on 5 and 6. Just want to make sure I don't, you know, mix them up too bad. All right. So what are you guys working on today? Hi, Wind Sprinter. Leetta Bryant came in. Yay, yay, yay. This one's good. 2. I'm just going to move these because I got 2 greens right next to each other. Sometimes they act, well, 3. There's a lot of green in this stack. Okay, so these are all long enough. It's these that I need to fix. All right. Let's see. Which end do I want to put it on? Hi, Arlene Butler. So she's working on her log cabin quilt, so that's cool. I found some courthouse step foundation papers, and I put them into the retreat door prize. Yes, I did. Um, let's see. It didn't matter. I got a, well, what does matter is that these eyes are right side up. Okay. Somebody, it doesn't matter. I would be so mad if I put the eyes in here upside down. Y'all know I love the eye fabric on my African prints. Joe Cormel talking about she working on getting off work. Girl. Ooh, wee. I was so excited when I got to my 2 year countdown. I didn't know what to do with myself. Okay, those are all done. This is stacked for 5 and 6, but I got stack 8. There is no 7. 7 is this fabric. I don't know how their numbering system went. And that's the background. But that's what I'm working with. Okay, I just need to sew one of these so that I can take my 5 and 6 pieces off. And I need to make sure I'm on the right side. Yep, because this one's a little bit... well, and then I also need to sew the right fabric back to it, you know. Thinking I can just pick up fabric randomly and sew it back together. No, it needs to match. It needs to match. All right, so I'm going to put this right here and sew this one so I can get my pieces off. Oops, my snips showed up. Three. So I had 5 pieces that I had to cut in piece just because I didn't want to go open up, you know, like cut the thousands of yards of African fabric that I have. Just crazy. Oh my goodness. Hi, Joy Sterling. Claudette Hall is here. Hello and welcome. And again, I'm not going to press with a heated iron. These fabrics got enough stuff in them. They're just pressing with my wood press. That's where I seamed it, and that's my seam laying nice to the side. So, yes. Don says she's trying to get more organized and finish some UFOs. And that's what I'm trying to do so that I can make sure when it's time for me to start pulling stuff out for a retreat, I got everything. So that's part of what I've done today, a little bit. But you know, you make a mess before you finish because they had said it was going to rain all day today. So I was going to, you know, like set up tables where I could really get like sorting areas. And then it didn't rain, and I didn't notice that it wasn't raining or that the sun had come out until like maybe 3 something. By that time, I was already heavily involved in other stuff. And there was nothing I could do because then I had to come in here and I had to prepare for the live too. So, but yeah. So I cut my projects that I'm going to work on for retreat. But okay. So 1, 2. I am going to separate these piles. Well, you know what I should do also is I was going to separate the ones I pieced, but that's okay too. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. And so this is going to be 5. And the instructions said that I was going to need like 3¼ yard of background fabric, but I actually cut everything out of 2 yards the way I cut it. And I cut an extra block. I cut an extra block too. So just wanna this is 5. And now we should have 6. Okay. Sue says, yes, I've been on my 2-year countdown for a year, I think it says. I got that dumb heart in the way. But yep. Because at first I wasn't even worrying about it because I didn't think I was going to retire when I did. But enough people get on your nerves at work, you'll leave. Not wanting to do their job. All right, last one is the 8 now that I just need to sew a piece onto these. You know, the correct piece, not just any piece I want to. So let's open them up. Okay. And then I just look at which end I think it will fit on the best for the least obvious, although this one is a directional print, sort of, kind of. But I figured it's cut in 2.5-inch strip. It's going to disappear. So I just look to see which end would like it better. And sometimes it's neither. And we sew it anyway. It's not serious. Now one end has purple. No. Oh, it's a little bit of purple in the middle. I was like, there's no purple. And I might be finished when I do this. I got 3 more of these to sew. And use my wood press. Okay. This one has a right and wrong side. I have corralled all of my African fabric that I'm using. And have it's in 2 containers. Lord help me. Yeah, and that's why I wasn't pulling any more yardage. I'm like, we're gonna use this stuff. Put this up and find my, let's go ahead and, because hi Lana Dean. I've cut for my retreat project that's coming up at the end of the month, but what I'm doing right now is I'm sewing pieces together that I needed to cut longer. I miscut this. I had 22.5 inches to cut it, and I cut it the wrong size. So I had to sew back on a square so that I could sew this together. And I'm not giving any pattern name right now because I don't want my design, my pattern, not my design, my pattern to pop up in before I can show it, you know. So I just cut some of my scrap African prints, and then I'm using a weird color grunge. I don't have my grunge color card in here. It's in my back room. I was using it today. So it's not in here, but it's a weird color green. So pretty. It's like a sea green, but I'm sure grunge has a prettier name for it. So what I'm doing is I'm sewing the seams that are extra, and I've just finished that so that I don't have to worry about that, doing any extra sewing or trying to figure out what's going on at retreat. It's in my head. I cut it today. I know what I did, and so just making sure I get everything put back in its place. All right. And we're actually done with what I need to do. So that's good. We must reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. If you all got any quilt questions, you can post those into the chat too. Have you sent out so busy retreat info yet? I sent out info about the fabric requirements. I did a long time ago. Let me see. Talking about a long time ago, probably 2 weeks ago. Let me see if I can search for it. Let's see, Quilt Gill. Retreat, let's search and see what comes up. Norma also sent out some information. Did you get a note from Norma? I sent mine out on 4/29. For the mystery project, I sent out. So let me forward this to, and I'm going to send it again. I'm going to send it to everybody and just says double checking. I got 16 names. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, my name isn't there. So I'll put it to me. So it'll have everyone. And then I'm just resending in case my email is still messed up. I think it is. Betsy, if you see it, just send me back a reply letting me know that it went out. I just forward the thing that I sent on April 29th, I think the date was. She said she got Norma's. Okay. Hi, Liz Wilson. Oh, Maddie saying that fabric is pretty. Yeah, I had a hard time picking fabric for this one. Uh, I don't know why. I think because I was trying. I didn't really want to use green, but I'm like, it's a different color green because I had used the apple grunge before. So yeah, I was trying not to use it. I think that's why. And then, so I just got it to myself when I added my name. It just popped into my inbox, but that doesn't mean it got sent. So Betsy, let me know if you received it. Okay, I'm going to delete that. I need to put a star by her name. Um, Diane says, I finally got a Cricut and trying to do t-shirts. So that's cool. It's a learning experience. I have the Brother machine, the CM model, older model, and then I also have the Silhouette Cameo 4, I think. It's the last model I have. I don't think they have a 5 yet. I'm having neuropathy issues today. Paid my rent. Thank you, Lana. I hope you feel better. How many first time retreaters will be at the June retreat? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you are talking about first time at Teaquilts or first time retreaters, period. I don't know. I don't know either one, is what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Diamond in the Rough is here. Says exams are over. Yay! Let the summer marathon sewing begin. Yay! Okay, good. She said she got that one. Because if nobody is responding to my emails when I send them out, I don't know if anybody got them. Like people, I have a couple of people that have responded to the one that I sent earlier today. Let's see if she got the right one. Yes, because it's got all the stuff. Um, yeah. So she responded and said, let me make sure. Oh. I haven't even read the whole. She got this much in an email on my phone. And yeah, I am so goofy. I forgot to add a photo of the project. I don't know if I got one in my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Facebook. No. I'm just going to go online and see. Search. Yeah, it was not a mystery. Okay. Let me go back because it didn't work. I have to type more information. All right. So I'm just going to use somebody else's photo. Save. Yep. When you have a lot of information that you're sending out, it's like 3 pages. You kind of forget some stuff. I want to just download the image so that I can cut and paste it. And go back into the email. But I'm going to go back into, oops, my original. So I'm hoping I can reply all. Nope, that's just the one I just sent about so busy. That is not what I'm trying to do. I want to go to 6 previous messages. See if this is the right one. Nope, because I sent one by mistake. So I gotta find the right one. 6 previous messages. Okay. Okay. Every time I go back, it closes the whole email. I don't know what's up. Yahoo is getting on my nerves. That's what they're doing. Okay, this is the one. So I'm going to forward and then send it out again. I have to do this here, guys, because I'll forget when I get out of this room. And I don't have anything else to talk about if y'all not talking about anything. Teaquilts Retreats 2024. I don't know why it's not popping up on its own. Like, why did I have to type the whole thing? Give your girl a break. I'm going to put to myself again. So I know it was at least sent. And then photo of I think it was project 2. All right, so let me go over here and attach photo that I just downloaded. Say select, attach, and send. Okay, Betsy, let me know if you got that as well. Thank you. All right, let me see. Darcy says, we need more thumbs up. Here, only takes 1 second. So while I was doing all of that, you all could have gone out and hit the thumbs up. Well, so Vivian saying it would be her first time. She's never been to a retreat, so that's cool. So that's 1. Hi, Rhonda Barlow. Good night, Mona. And I think that's everyone. So yeah, we only got like 8 more minutes left. So Betsy, I'm still waiting to see if she got that last email I sent, or should I send it again? And I'll reread Judy's information because she might have still been asking me some other information, right? All right, so everything's cool. I was just reading her other information. She was just stating that she didn't know if it was supposed to be just use your own creative juices to determine what you were going to do with the project supplies. So, Betsy, not you, Liz. Betsy is supposed to be looking. She says she hasn't seen it yet. The other one popped right through. See, and this is what I go through. I send the same thing out, and then it's like, I don't know if stuff goes out because if nobody responds. So when somebody like Judy has questions, at least it lets me know that it went out. Um, I have no way of knowing. And so all I did was just sent a photo of the project, and it's not coming through. Yes, I'm going to make your shirt, Sharon. I got all of that scheduled for next month, for June. It was always scheduled for June. The only thing I have scheduled that I'm going to do is I got 2 quilts. One that I need to have by the end of the month, and I have my panel. Those are the 2 things that I'm getting done the rest of this month, and then the other stuff will wait. But your shirts are definitely slated for June, because what I do is I do shirts. I take about like 2 or 3 days and do them all at one time. It's just easier for me that way. Instead of doing one shirt and then putting it up, I have to use my long arm for everything. And so I have to put my cutter on that, and then I use the other parts of it for weeding and stuff like that. Right now I'm quilting and sorting out retreat projects, so it's filled with other stuff, so I have nowhere to put the cutter at this point. So I always um I always do all my shirts at one time. That's the one thing I don't mail within 24 hours. Frances Jackson is here saying she had back surgery, so I have to be careful with exercises at this point. Oh, prayers for you. So sorry. I'm going to resend this out again. Um, Reply all. See what happening up here at the top. It says it went to Teaquilts and one more. That was it. Okay. Um, Trying again. And let me go up here to blind copy again. Blind copy. Oh, I also want to change this email address. Blind copy to Teaquilts Retreat 20. Whoops, gotta put a space, child. 2024. And I'm just gonna delete this all out of here. Okay, I'm sending again, hoping that it goes through. It's a shame. Oh my goodness. And this is why some days all I do is send out like 7 emails and that's it for the entire day, because I'm constantly sending and sending and sending and trying to figure out what's wrong with it. It's a pain. So yeah, I will. Anybody that's already on my list, I think I stated that in the email that went out today. That if you already told me about your order, I already got you on a list. It's just they haven't been done because I'm like, I can just hand them out. You can just go in the bathroom and switch it out real quick. When you get there, but I'll have all of that stuff there for you when you arrive. Your retreat t-shirts will also be available. Those that are local, I have already given them their stuff just so that I have less stuff that I'm carrying to retreat, because I'm already last time I used 3 SUVs to transport all of this stuff. This time, other than like my sewing machines, like my own personal stuff that I would take to retreat, everything that's retreat related is going into a U-Haul trailer. My daughter is helping me. She's already rented it, so I don't have to go get it. She's gonna rent the U-Haul trailer. We're gonna fill it up, and then we're gonna unfill it, and it's something that we're not like crawling and trying to figure out how to get all of this stuff into a U-Haul. And I'm hoping they have a little ramp that we can just roll it in on the wagon. It's not a U-Haul truck. It's just a U-Haul trailer. I'm hoping, I'm gonna hope to put everything into plastic containers and then just stack those in there and call it a day. That's what I'm hoping. Okay. And I have a big board I got to take and an ironing board. And then hopefully Sue is bringing her big board, and then Sue's board goes on the table, if I'm not mistaken, and then Jennifer is bringing, we used Jennifer's last year even though she wasn't at retreat. She's going to bring hers. So we'll have 3 large ironing areas, and then, people can have their small travel irons if they so choose. But I didn't feel like we had too much of an issue with ironing last time, but I only sewed 2 X's and about 2 stack and whack blocks, okay, in 5 days. That was my least productive as far as like project based retreat ever, okay. Show and tell was kind of sad for me. um Still not getting the last email. See what I'm saying? It's so stupid. And I've sent it twice. Mm, go to the last one that I sent. And now it won't even open the last email. Like, it's so crazy. Let me get out and go back in. I even typed in the who to send it to, and it's showing that it only sent it to me. Show trim content, and it's showing only that it sent it to me. But it's saying 31 more at 7:56, saying that it went to me and 31 more. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let me. Hmm. Let me just try it again. Let's see. Let's get out of everything. Compose a new one. I'm going to put it to myself again. And blind copy. This is ridiculous. 2024 Teaquilts, and then photo of project 2. Add the photo, select it, attach it. I've got to myself and 30 other people, and I'm just going to hit send. See, this is crazy. And I haven't eaten all day. I think I had a bag of popcorn and 4 pretzels. So this is what I'm working with. It's a shame. Now it just came back to me. Photo of project 2 is what it's called, Betsy. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna get off of here, Betsy. If it's you can just text me. She's got my number. Hi, Carla Battle. um, I just saw that she had come in. We're on our way out. And Betsy, you can message me and let me know if it comes through. I'll take my phone with me. I'm gonna go find me something to eat because this stuff trying to make me grumpy, and I am not going for that. So I will see you all on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will be going to Kevin's father's services. Hopefully, nothing comes up Saturday that interferes with that. And if you want to send Kevin a condolence card, you can just send it to me. And I know who it's for. If it's a greeting card, I'm only expecting mail from Remo JS. I'm not expecting any other mail. So if anything else come, I'll just forward it to Kevin. I won't be opening anything. Also, if you are one of those people that are donating to Retreat, let me know if you are still doing that or if you've changed your mind, just so that I can know what's going to happen for the donations at Quilt Retreat. Jennifer and I are meeting the second Saturday in June, and I want to have everything as finalized on that part before she gets here. So I'd say by the 1st of June, if you could let me know if you can't do it or you are doing it, or either way, just let me know by the 1st of June. If I already got your stuff, don't worry about it. I know you're participating, correct? So, yeah. So, that's it for this. I'm going to get out of here, go get me something to eat, and then I'm going to figure out what's going on with this email again. Okay? All right. Bye, everybody. You all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out.